Welcome to part 74 of Final Fantasy VIII. The fillers are done, it's over, and now it's time for us to begin the end of Chapter 3. If you haven't done anything else, like that godforsaken CC Club side quest, or the other godforsaken Queen of Cards side quest, I hate Triple Triad by the way, and if there's any opponents you want to beat in Triple Triad, do it now before you actually go to Tears Point. I've pretty much done everything I want to do, and then now it's time for us to go to Tears Point to try to finish off Chapter 3. Oh, by the way, Selfie, I could see your panties. Anyway, now that we are going to go a full head of steam into the Lunatic Pandora, I want you all to know that I did mention that there is a boss right before we actually start the final part of Chapter 3. And I was not kidding! But make sure, for the most part, that Encounter None is on. And you're going to love this ability to death, because guess what? When we actually start the true final area of the game, you're gonna miss it. Trust me, you're gonna miss it. But Selfie's having the time of her life with her explosion fetish of burning things, blowing stuff up, and punching through shields with a ship. She must be the happiest girl ever. One thing is perfectly clear. Well, first off, I didn't know this ship had arms. That would be freaking awesome. One thing is perfectly clear. This is where we're going to be for the next couple of parts. So yeah, if you need some preparations done, do it now. However, I'm going to cut back to where I'm fully prepared, so I'll be right back. Alright, we are back, and now we are ready to go on ahead and face this boss. I wasn't going to spend 3/4 of the time actually showing off what I'm going to do, so yeah. One thing is perfectly clear, ladies and gents. I got lost on the way because I forgot that the way out is downstairs and through that door over there in the back. But, oh yeah, and I'm also going to save because the next boss I'm going to go through, again, Murphy's Law, just in case something happens to where I died, like against that Ruby Dragon, something bad happens where I'm at a very high point of the game and then all of a sudden I get too cocky, not save, and get crushed. Yeah, I don't want that to happen again. So, yeah, but while I am lost, I can actually make a few announcements here as far as this playthrough is concerned. Yes, it's going to continue. No, there's not going to be any hiatuses. But I am going to say this. I'll handle this playthrough. I'll try to split up the rest of Chapter 3 in 3 parts. Right now, we're only going to be focusing on the boss. Getting to the final area of Chapter 3 may take 2 parts, considering that too has a boss after you get through. So, yeah. But the main thing is, I want to at least be prepared for the boss we are about to face, because the boss we're about to face is actually a rematch from Balamut City. And by the way, I should unjunction my Lionheart. Yeah, I know I have Death Strike on it, and I completely forgot that I did have Death Strike. Yeah, I totally, completely forgot I had Death Strike on there. But I'm also going to put on Encounters None, so that we won't have to go through the entirety of the game having to deal with random encounters. And yes, in case you're wondering what rematch from Balamut I'm talking about, it's Fujin and Raijin. And yeah, this fight can go wrong at any means at any point. And these two are still working for Cypher, even though they know damn well that Cypher's actions may bring about the end of the world and themselves. But they don't care. We'll follow Cypher to the ends of the earth. That's exactly their mentality, and I'm gonna have to punish them for it. Fujin and Raijin. Second verse, same as the first, except these guys hit harder. Now, for the record, if for some reason Fujin uses Sai in this battle, Raijin will follow it up immediately. Thankfully, she's only using Zan, which is only chipping my health. But again, Raijin is a pretty tough customer. Oh, by the way, that also reminds me, I did get a new GF. Not only one new GF, but two of them. After I put Meltdown on these two idiots with Doom Train, I think it would be in my best interest to show them off. Also, I do want to stress that Raijin and Fujin not blinded or not hit with Meltdown can be a long and tedious fight because Fujin has more HP than Raijin. Trust me. Raijin just took 4,000 from that, by the way. And now he's taking 3,000. And so is Fujin, regardless of her vitality. It's best to put these two idiots to sleep because they could be very troublesome. And I quickly ended this battle immediately. Yeah, that's right. I have to show off Bahamut. Because after all, what's the point of having him if I can't show him off? Oh, this is gonna be so much fun! Unfortunately, unlike Final Fantasy X's Bahamut, this Bahamut does not break the damage cap. It's powerful, but it does not break the damage cap. Kinda wish it did. However, again, it does not break the damage cap. It actually goes to 9,199. And just to make sure that there's Meltdown on Fujin, boom, dead. Let's see, I should put a Meteor Stone on her. I don't want to wake her up, because once she gets waken up, she'll start using magic again. Thankfully, I have Quake and I have Tornado. And because of the fact that I have Quake and Tornado, she may or may not use Tornado if she ever wakes up. I'm not giving her that chance. Not in the slightest. If Irvin doesn't kill her, as a matter of fact, I'm about to use that right now. If Irvin doesn't kill her, Eden most definitely will. Now then, why is this part it's not as long as the last part, but why is this part long? I mean, it is just a fight with Fujin and Raijin. Eden's opening segment. Yes, folks, this is, without a doubt, one of the longest summonings in the game. Well, not just the game, one of the longest summonings in Final Fantasy. And then we get Arc in Final Fantasy IX. Yes, we get it. You're going to annihilate her. Just get on with it. But I shouldn't complain too much. Again, Eden breaks the 9,999 damage cap. Too bad you can't use this on the final boss. would be absolutely ridiculous if you could. In other words, Eden just freaking ejected Fujin off the planet into a freaking black hole, causing 11,000 damage. Wow. Yes, wow. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and by the way, if you planned on mugging Fujin, don't. You wouldn't get the strength ups. Trust me, you need the strength ups. Especially for the final boss. Anyway, we're gonna go back into the ship and we're gonna save. Because after all, we aren't done yet with the Lunatic Pandora, but it's best that we save now so I won't forget to save later. And yeah, part 75 is going to be a little bit longer due to the area that we're going into. So yeah, look forward to seeing part 75 because then again, that's part 2 of the end of part 3, I guess.